안녕하세요, Insomnia입니다. What's up, YouTube? Insomnia back again. New Music Monday. As I've been kind of posting, and you could probably see, we, because it wouldn't have happened without you all, reached the 100 subscriber goal. And I'm going to be working on trying to get a timing block set up to go live, to do live reactions with my subscribers. I'm looking at 2 different time zones to get my Asian subscribers, because very much on a different time schedule and as compared to my US subscribers. Although if you're awake and up and want to be a part of either one or both, by all means, as long as you're a subscriber, you'll have access to join me. If you're not a subscriber and you want to be a part of that, hit that button down below and you'll get to join us. But for today, New Music Monday, we are checking out Aespa's Savage. I've been wanting to see that. It keeps popping up on my feed to take a look. I know it's most likely out of order, but I've kind of thrown order out the window and just looking at watching videos that catch my eye. For Aespa, anyway. In Fantasy, we are continuing on with their Alice in Wonderland theme, and we've got Fantasy. And then I have DreamNote Ghost. I'm going to give them a second listen. Ghost is the one that's been recommended. That's more of their darker kind of themed MV. So I'm going to take a look at that. So I'm going to get my headphones on. We're going to switch into dual mode and we're going to get this reaction started. Catch you on the flip side. All right, headphones on, full screen up, closed captions on. Aespa Savage MV. 3, 2, 1, drop thunder. We'll get them up. I like the CGI.
Oh my gosh, don't you know I'm a savage? I'm a killer, 널 깨라. 아직도 가리고 환각을 펼치 no fella. We holla. 두렵지 않아 no 희투하라. 날 믿어 너리 fake on me. 준비가 안 된 무대로 뭘 하나 fake on me. Got everybody 막 같은 me. 숙취를 느끼게 멘탈을 흔들어 놔.
Talking their ish. Same set from Black Mamba. Very, very similar to Black Mamba. Got the emojis in the back, keeping to that cyber theme. Really cool choreo. I like that they've got the kind of the monotone line, that there's the lower line that sounds like possibly 3 of the members are singing and then 1 member singing in a higher octave. I like that juxtaposition. Really, really good. Back that up. I love those glasses. I really want augmented reality so bad.
Give me now. 너의 말이 보여 네 약점 algorithm. Give me now. Give me now. 난 icing 그 방에 말고 꺼져 savage. Everybody look at me. 익숙하잖니. 양보해 참으야만
I like that switch up.
I'm locked up in the glass. 난 널 고 싶은데 너무 끔찍한 기대. 그런 환각들은 나를 가둬놔.
Kind of reminds me like being in a video arcade game. I like those compacts. What is Kwanga? I need to figure that out. I say that each time. control your space and time. Oh, Avatar's in. CGI for that's actually not bad. Another switch up, Mavis, I believe. Mavis. Oh, I love this Iridium vibe. Interesting. I like the logo. That's pretty savage. Huh. Not to be confused with Blackpink's Pretty Savage. Very similar in tone though. That was actually pretty good. There's a couple of lyrics, like they're using some lingo that dive sync or sync dive, but sync spelled with a K. And kind of what that is. And then I'm not sure what Navis or Navis, what her role is supposed to be, if like she is like the penultimate with like an avatar or AI that's supposed to be like the best that, I don't want to say humanity because it's an AI, but the best that can be offered. I'm not quite sure. I'm pretty sure there's probably some videos or Reddits or something that talks about what she is all about. But overall, the grittiness I liked. Even when they got into their more bright poppy vibe when they were inside whatever they have created for like the cyber realm, was still, it wasn't bad. It was a good little break, and then got right back into that grit with what to me sounded like a Iridium beat with all the chaos that was in there and the sound effects and the Foleys that were used. And yeah, I really dug it. So Savage MV probably right now is right up there with Black Mamba. Choreo, not heavy choreo. I'm wondering if there's a dance practice to this that shows the actual full choreo. If there is, let me know, or I can just look it up, and I might react to that in a future video. But moving on, we have got Pink Fantasies Fantasy, their first comeback. Second song in this Alice in Wonderland themed arc. So in 3, 2, 1, drop thunder. It's got the record static in the background. I like that. Interesting glitches and video effects. I like that they got the names. That helps. Chessboard. The attire, the fit, very Alice in Wonderland feel. But a dark Alice. This has like an OST feel. Level changes with their choreography, hand play. Very elegant. Oh, a guitar ad and then keyboard synth. Oh, there we go. Yep, deeper down the rabbit hole. That was a cool mirroring effect. Ooh. That's a very 2000s rock vibe. Sia definitely kind of shines for me. I like Ichan's voice. Ooh, yeah. That's a belt. Some harmonies. Ooh, there we go, some more power harmonies. Lyrics by Pink Fantasy Philippines. Very, oh, what? Wait, what is this? Tales of the Unusual official MV zombie version. Oh, I gotta see where that is in the lineup with the Alice in Wonderland, those cat eyes. All right, I'm intrigued. But anyway, fantasy. Very good video. I like the blacks, white, the black and the reds. Really appeals to my closet goth. I mean, I would be, if I could get away with being goth, I probably would. But where I work and things that I do, you know, my everyday, I'm already usually dressed in blacks and grays, monochrome anyway. But really digging into that Victorian goth feel. Sometimes I feel like I was born in the wrong era. I either should have been Victorian goth or I want to be in the future where we have everything is like cyberpunk. But anyway, great video. Vocally sounded really solid. It felt like an OST at times with the symphonic, with the strings and the synth, the way that it was playing, but then dropped into what felt like the early 2000s rock vibe. Really dug it. Really good. Really interesting concept. So I am enjoying Pink Fantasy. And this thumbnail has piqued my interest. But finally, with the last video, we have DreamNote Ghost official MV. Closed captions are unavailable. Is this a K1net? DreamNote. Oh, from their official YouTube channel. Okay, so no no subtitles, but we're gonna get into it anyway. 3, 2, 1, drop thunder. Ooh, yeah, starting off, I like the tone. Alright, this is what I'm talking about. Ooh. The bass. Ad-lib in the back. Again in the all-black outfits, the Victorian style appeals to Gotham. Tarot deck. I like that falsetto. Horrible. I like the visual or the audio effects and the visual effects too. I like the choreo. Ooh, the red contact. They're all very pretty. I definitely liked this better than the first video that I checked out. And I think they just had a recent comeback called Lemonade that kind of goes back into that bubble pop. But Ghost, I definitely enjoyed visually. All the scenes definitely hit the goth. Looked like they were. It started off kind of more of a Victorian mansion, but then the inside made it look like a castle. Visual effects kind of cool. Had the chessboard kind of thing going on. Tarot cards, a full moon, the shadow silhouette of like a werewolf was kind of cool. The switch into the eyes, the kind of dark blood red. Very much kind of either could be attributed to like vampire or even demon possession. Hits those creepy vibes for sure. Vocally, there was a lot of vocal effects and processing done on. I would kind of like to hear their vocals without it. It wasn't bad by any means, but it's hard to kind of judge vocal talent without having hear the raw vocals, the clean vocals. Well, I don't want to call it clean because you can have vocal techniques that it's not clean, but the altar boy effect kind of on there, auto tune that's added in, things like that. I'm not saying that they're doing it because they don't have vocal talent. It's just vocal effect choices that their producers made, the engineers made when mixing and mastering the song. It's all good. There's some compression added to it, so it did feel all kind of stifled, but you could still pick out the ad libs in the back and the runs and things like that when they're going in between member spotlights when they were singing. It wasn't bad by any means. I'm doing with all those ums because I'm trying to process what I'm wanting to say without sounding mean. They're good. Definitely can tell they're a rookie group. I guess again, I'm getting so spoiled and not trying to have a bias, or like, I don't want to say have a bias, but not be overcritical, over analytical of up and coming groups that are kind of just blossoming in their own. They're no Dreamcatcher, they're no Mamamoo, but they are good. They are fun. I enjoyed it. Probably not gonna playlist it. And just again, there's just not enough that for me and what I'm looking for warrants to be thrown on a playlist. Fun song. If it were to pop up on just like if I'm listening to random K-pop, which I'm thinking about doing, but because I'm reacting, I don't want to. In case I come across a song that I want to react to, I want to give a good reaction. But I wouldn't skip it by any means, but I'm not going to go and actively say, oh, I need to hear Ghost today. So let's go ahead and I'm going to get the headphones off. We're going to break into final thoughts and be done for the day. Catch you on the flip side. All right, so New Music Monday, we had Aespa Savage. Enjoyed it. Really good CGI effects with the practicals. Choreography was on point. Vocals were really good. Had, you know, the grit and the grime where I wanted it. Bright kind of gave it a break when they were in the cyber realm, brought it back into that Iridium style chaos that I do enjoy in EDM. Vocals were on point there. Pink Fantasy's Fantasy, continuing the journey, their first comeback. Enjoyed it. Loved the Alice in Wonderland's dark, creepy vibe. The choreo was good. The vocals were really good. It was nice. And the closed captions that they had, the names, I'm going to need to learn them because I already forgot the two that kind of jumped out at me vocally and visually. The one had the cropped blonde, and then I think the other one was it Sia and Yi-chan, I think. Although I do remember seeing Sanga's name brought up, and might have also had a really cool run belt that jumped out at me. And then I gave DreamNote Ghost, I gave DreamNote a second chance, and it was a fun video. I do like the darker appeal and the darker effect. But really, vocally, production-wise, there really wasn't anything that really, truly jumped out at me that makes me want to continue doing a deeper dive with them. I know they're new and they're probably really young and they're talented. There wasn't really enough. I'm very, very sorry, but I'm probably not going to react to any more DreamNote. But with that being said, overall, 2 out of 3, definitely. And like I said, Ghost wasn't bad. There's just nothing that really jumps out that makes me want to continue to follow him. Pink Fantasy, gonna continue with them. Aespa. I keep seeing that I think they have dropped they have a new video that just dropped, so I might check that out. It looks a little different from the thumbnail. They might not be going into their gritty hard stuff. They might be tapping into more of their pop and lighter stuff, but I'm going to give that a listen just to see what it's all about. Rest of the schedule. Tuesday, My Choice Tuesday. I'm still kind of, I think, like My Choice Tuesday and New Music Monday is kind of, they intermingle with kind of what I'm looking at and doing. There's been some requests for some new music that I probably should have done there, and this should have been My Choice Tuesday. I'll get that sorted out and actually get it so where I might have it as new group music or new group Monday, and then My Choice Tuesday. There's so many reactions, so many requests that I'm trying to figure out how best to get these, done and keep them in a format that makes sense. But for My Choice Tuesday, I think I'm going to continue with XG. I'm going to get into XG. Excuse me. Tape. Tape 2 with the test versions, and then tape 1, Chill Bill. On the in the Studio Lab, they've got them in a playlist, and it goes in order. So it'd be tape 2, Kokona, Maya, Harvey, Jurin, and then after that, below it, because it just plays straight through. The next one after that then is tape 1, Chill Bill with Jurin and Harvey. I think I'm gonna react to that. And then I'm thinking I want to see another Billy. What do I want for my third? I don't know. I'll figure it out. Those two for sure. And then there's going to be another one in there to check out. My choice. I'll figure it out. I'm stalling. Well, not really stalling, but it's already been 30 minutes for 3. It's my average, averaging about 10 minutes per video, roughly. So, 감사합니다. Thank you very much. Check the community tabs if you want your requests in for the special reaction and for the time slots for when I want to kind of go live. I might do a test live sometime just to see how everything looks out. So if you're a subscriber, you'll get a notification that I've gone live. Join me, say hi. Maybe I'll do a reaction just to see what it's like. So I'll pick one of those at random just for funsies. All right. Yeah. Thursday's going to be K-Rock Thursday, Friday Dreamcatcher Friday. You'll see when those drop. I haven't, then it's End of Nightmare, I know for a fact, for Dreamcatcher Full Album Friday. And then I'll figure out what else I want to add in. Oh, I already know. Breaking Out, the Japanese title track, I'm going to include with that. And then I'm still debating about what I'm going to do for K-Rock Thursday. So, now, 감사합니다. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, wherever you are. Thank you for tuning in. All of the original links will be in the description below. Until the next video, peace.
Savage. Savage. Yeah. Give me now. Give me now.